All right. So I literally could not make this up. My recording system genuinely screwed up and messed up when I got to this page. Like, this is right after Zampanini. Like, you've paid your fees, you get to this mysterious website about missing or dead people, and then the recording software just dies. It's so funny. I actually got a Discord message at that exact moment, and that apparently was too much. But anyway, it was like lunch break anyway, so I had to stop. So this is much later, same day though. And like, my goal, okay, like, up until now, I've been going in the cardinal directions, north, south, east, etc. Um, and I wanted to get on record some of the weirder ways people can move through my maze. And I really only got to the very beginning because I got so distracted trying to crack open all the bits and pieces of gendersim. So what we have here is you've paid your fees. Like, if you don't pay your fee for Zampanini, you wander the corridors forever. And what we have here is what happens if you do. So it's intended to look like a really scammy news website. Obviously it's forever because, why wouldn't? We see that it's local. We've got scammy ads everywhere. Zampano quiz. Oh, excellent. We can also meet sexy sig. I forgot I did that. So there's no, we're not right there. Gosh, where is it? There's specifically there's this type of ad that I added to this page that can also show up in the bathroom maze. That's basically like a fruit ad. Maybe it's this one. But it will also, like, when it loads the ad, it puts a random timer on. It will play a random spooky sound when that timer hits. So I was not ready. So authorities baffled as dancing eggs neighborhood grieves. So basically, we will see 1,000 variations. Like, the restaurant I ate at, I couldn't remember what restaurant. I could have just looked at the recording, but whatever. This time I ate at Choosing Coin. And so, like, we got different pictures of it as an, like, I can go back to this is where I ate at. And we'll see, we'll go back to the news. We'll just see 1,000 variations. Like, it will decide based on what we ate and whether we tipped or not. Tipping matters. You can put, like, did you know you could tip? Like, check that out. There's a tip right there. Nobody ever tips their driver. But basically, it'll decide, and it'll be really consistent. It'll just tell over and over again a story about, either it tells a story about Jasna abbots. So if we go back to the, right here, there we go. Jasna abbots, I am so scared. So it actually picks somebody to die from here. We'll see right here, we see victim is Jasna A. So the second you go to this page, it picks somebody to die. And if you don't have a fee, when it takes you to the news site, so it decides her last name is Abbots instead of just A. So we can see here, we also see, we see that we didn't tip. We see the restaurant name. There we go. There's the victim. It's encoded a little bit. Like, that's not me trying to like hide it. That's just, like, browsers want it to be encoded. They don't want spaces and stuff. Like, if you had a space, it wouldn't do stuff. But so Jasna's the person who's dead. She was one of the reviewers. And so her driver, and her review was that she was so scared, and her driver apparently attacked her. Fascinating. So the Choosing Coin driver, who was in the process of delivering food to Jasna Abbots, is alleged to have attacked Jasna Abbots, who lived on the corner of Italianized Highway and Jester Crossing. And then it just repeats that twice, because again, this isn't intended to fool you. It's supposed to be like, wait, why did it repeat? It's supposed to be weird and confusing. And apparently the driver attacked her but then died. It says before their death, reported that the monster... Oh, well, that's fun. The driver, right before they died, reported that they had no awareness of their own actions and appeared to be in a state of frenzy. And then it is our sad duty to report that Jasna Abbott's body was found several hours later, apparently dead from a combination of minor surface wounds and exposure. Local experts have no comment as to how such levels of exposure could be reached in such a short time. Tumblr user Pamzino Therapist goes into detail on their popular weblog? Oh, that just gives us a link to Idler. And hey, look at this. I actually didn't... I don't remember we could do this. Okay. So Pam Xenotherapist 1158. Okay, so they've got a Tumblr profile. They also like the Encyclopedia Arcane. Somebody wants to see their dating profile. Like, I honestly thought we were going to click one of the ads. But I didn't even realize that, like, they can blog about the death. But of course, they're not actually reblogging about it, because if you're trying to link to somebody's Tumblr account and say, oh, they blogged about it. Oh, that's fun. So anyway, this is Idler, which is another part of the maze. Looks like we can go to Zampanio. We can see things they liked. We can ask them something. I don't feel like asking right now. But we can see, like, oh, okay, they're a uncanny person. Wyatt is. Palm Xenotherapist is uncanny as well. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a real person. Well, not a real person, but... So Idler is a combination of bot accounts and not bot accounts, but also they're bots. Like, nobody's real on this fake Tumblr. But if you have numbers after your name, because that's like... there's a class of like porn bot on Tumblr that they have numbers after their name, and you're like, okay, that's not a real person. But like, We Didn't Start the Fire, that's intended to be a character from my branch of Zampanio. So we can see We Didn't Start the Fire. Their avatar is the planet on fire. Their fandoms are Pee-wee, the Encyclopedia Arcane, Desserts, and Language. We're talking about Pee-wee a lot. They're reblogging memes. Oh, they're actually posting. People are asking them questions. They're answering. And this is all completely procedural. Like, we could, like, Textravaganza is another character. Like, you can pull up their account. They've got a picture of a flower. They want you to stop clicking scammy links. So this is actually a bot that scans a meme folder on my server and posts whatever they find, and then pings characters they think are in the meme. So this person, they're pinging Hatsune Miku fan. Now they're pinging Anode, Devin, Dovin, Nove, Vanid, which is every possible anagram of Devona. Which I find to be very fun, because Devona is a character who hides via saying too much. She's also the type of Tumblr user who only says things in tags rather than in the main thing. But what I want to do right now is just close it. Well, we had to close like a million of them because I opened up like a million. Like, Tumblr does this too. Drives me crazy. Like, I was mimicking Tumblr completely. There we go. So we have just Idler. We can see, like, people are blogging, they're doing stuff, different accounts. We can actually search. They like talking about Zampanio a lot. So we actually have a search function that sort of works. We've got Dr. Fiona, no numbers, so that's not a bot. So she's blogging food she's eating. We got What is a Man, EXE, talking about addiction. Test, beta, dev, and idle games. Remember, we're on idlegames.com. So these are the people who made this website talking about testing it. Ooh, friend. Friend actually will message anybody and give them secrets that are blackbirds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 for a secret that's never been told. So we click on that and we find, ooh, a spooky story. Let's do it. Do I remember what this one is? Don't mind the post but look at this. Yeah, exactly average. But when even for the users, that guy. Oh, this is Poon and Yongki, except Yongki's will return to taxi capture trail. So, Snail's enthusiast is Yonki. So, friend sent them a little secret. Like, I am friend. Friend is here to tell you they know you. It's also a suspiciously fake ask. Like, normally for asks, you can click on the name and figure out what's going on, but it doesn't work. It's intended to be formatted as if it were an ask, but it never is. Because friend is a character from Belore, actually, that is just an ominous smiley face, much like someone else I met later on. That would be Magus. So we're just looking for everyone who's ever said anything that had zampanio in it. Obviously, much like real Tumblr, search is not very good because clearly some of this doesn't have it. Kay's blogging about what was it, Succession, some TV show, State Farm official. I mean, this is just how Tumblr works, right? One thing I want to go look at real quick. We've got 24 whole asks. Like, people keep talking to us. We're Puzzled Observer. Or 3 question marks. I remember there was some secret about Puzzled Observer. I remember that. Like, if you post, obviously you die. Well, we can get into that in a little bit, but I remember there's actually a way to make it so that Puzzled Observer will post themselves. That's right! So Tumblr actually has keyboard shortcuts that will do things you don't realize, like pressing C or Z will comment or reblog or. And I think it's going to do that. Like if I click on my name, let's I just suddenly remembered this secret. Okay, we liked something that doesn't have a lot of stuff. Now we can get to our name. JR, it's you. You just can't stop digging, can you? Can't stop following in the wanderer's footsteps. Well, look where it's led you. I suppose I should give you something for looking inward. Here. If it doesn't have any meaning for you, perhaps I was too hasty in accusing you of digging. Oh, this one, yes. So, the parking lot in the intern opens his eyes. Yeah, we can see right here. We got the credits in the image itself. By the guide of Gosling, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Parker burrowed into this, and I can't remove him. It says I need admin permissions to remove him, and I do not have them. I do. This is my computer. Parker, what are you doing? Why are you in here? Get out. I forgot. Why is this in here? I remember why that's in here. Oh god, that's so funny. It's actually a glitch. Parking lot's not supposed to be there, but I accidentally combined 2 Git repositories and they just started overlapping each other and I rolled with it. But anyway, that's a little secret that you get if you find your own profile, but that's not the secret I was looking for. Yes! See? I was pressing R, which automatically, like in Tumblr, it opens up a reblog like automatically. Scared me so much the first time I did it on accident. And so if you press R for any reason, like even if you're typing an ask, anytime you press R, the Puzzle Observer is going to automatically reblog something. And look at the tags. Zampanio, I am saying this of my own free will. Nothing is compelling me to say this. Is someone else in my account? Have I already found Zampanio? Like, I wanted there to be this, like, how to put it? I should have done more. I've done a bunch more. Yeah. How is Zampanio? I'm going to play Zampanio. I hear it's a really fun game. Is someone in my account? Lol, I finally remembered my password. Like, there's something really creepy about you're logged into a social media platform and posts you don't remember making are in there. And that's creepy, but I wanted it to almost be the opposite. Like, yeah, these are posts that we haven't made. This is our account. But they're implying that this is their account, and we, the person playing this game, is the interloper. We're the scary thing in their account, liking things they don't remember liking and commenting like we didn't log in. We just came here and when we were logged into this account and we're doing things on it. So one of the things I want to look for right now, let's get rid of the search. As I mentioned that we can die. There we go. Robitussin Warrior is Camille. Camille is our Doom player, the End. She's also called. She will kill anyone fated to die. Just poof, jump scare, whatever. Robitussin Warrior is a joke on cough syrup. Coffin, it stops that coffin. She's the End, whatever. Everything's jokes all the way down. But she isn't allowed to talk. So you see she's got no summary, no fandoms like everybody else. She likes things all the time. Oops. She's never posted anything. That's funny. She's reblogged some things, though. And the big thing is she has this curse where if she ever talks, her head just whoop, falls clean off. Her curse doesn't consider, like, paperwork to be talking, which is why her avatar is a bunch of, like, forms, like stacks of paper. She also does the cat face. So we're going to see, before we post anything, we're going to see if she's ever been baited into talking. Because one of the things about Zampanio is there's a meme. Zampanio is a really fun game, you should play it. There's variations of that. Zampanio is a very fun game, very good game, etc. But the point is, if you hear someone say that, you have to say it too. And Camille is not immune to that. So if she gets baited into posting, she will die very messily. So it looks like she hasn't died. If she has died, you're allowed to post whatever you want. Like, she can't get you anymore. It's not intended for someone to figure out. Like, that's just how the mechanic works. Let's post something real quick. Camille, can you see me? Oop, nope, she immediately, look at that. That exclamation mark, she found us. It says breach in progress. Training team containment protocols activated. You'll also see these very important check marks. It means everybody's more valid than us. Like, we are not valid. So sometimes she isn't the one to notice. She has a whole team. One of her teammates might find us and then ping Camille. Okay, I am afraid I must inform you that your account has been killed, as it were. Comes the breaks. Perhaps next time you won't draw attention to yourself, observer. Your role is to watch, not to interact. And then it slowly fades to black. I like it best when one of her teammates lets her know that I need killing, but, you know, whatever. If you survive, and there's no way to intentionally kill her, you just have to check to see if she's dead or not. But if she has died and you can post, the various characters act like you're a monster. They can't understand the things you're posting. They're afraid. You don't sound like their friend. Like, they know the person who you're logged in as. You're the monster haunting them. So on Tumblr, there's a joke: if anything fades to black, you wake up in Skyrim. So here we are, horrible, twisted Skyrim. Let's actually go back. We wanted to... Actually, you know what? No going forward. Let's go Pam. Web log. There we go. Let the artistic sculptor do crimes. Like, I really want to get her baited to die, but that's fine. So we have a bot asks if we want to watch a stream. So warning, flashing spooky images, skulls, spiders, snakes, mannequins, things that look like gore. This is actually something I did for a Ludum Dare. It's based on Rabbit, which was this like way you could watch videos together online with your friends, and it got like taken down by rights holders because a lot of people used it for piracy. But it was taken down basically right before the pandemic, which was so frustrating. But basically, you watch a spooky video, and people comment as you're watching it. That's super proud. The video's supposed to be all spooky, and they're watching it together, like as you go. But the thing about this one, I'm not just going to sit here for like the whole video. The thing is, I figured out that you could stream a video and have it tied. Like, you could pay attention to, like, because I can code, I can make websites. I can pay attention to if you're rewinding or fast forwarding. So because I've rewound, like, this is basically a looping video. It goes like 4 or 5 times. And each loop, things get scarier and scarier. And one by one, the friends turn weird and they start saying, Zampanio is a really fun game. You should play it. But it'll actually, like, it's like if I fast forward, we get, people are talking. But like, when we move the time of the video, we're moving the time of, like, we skip forward 10 minutes in the video, they've skipped forward 10 minutes of time. That's been running for 10 minutes. Oh. This is actually showing the other games that I've played. Train game. You rewind, it gets worse. Rewind, it gets worse. And now it has watch. At this point in the story, they're watching the video. All of their friends watching the video without them. All of their friends are coming out. We can go back to the first page. And everything's fine again. We're back to the first, like, if you rewind. Now everybody's human again, talking about it. Something weird. Rewind. I thought Rabbit Sim was so fun to make. I actually used to work in video, so I've got a lot of tips and tricks and stuff. I want to believe it's like they once they finish the set of things they're saying, they'll stop posting until the video moves again. But given that this was done in a weekend for Ludum Dare, which is like a game competition, I could only like polish this so much. So I never got them to just stop posting when the video's paused. So that was fun. Oh my god, you'll never believe what you'll find here? What is here? Oh, it's a Discord server. Well,